Have you ever come home from a long day at work or school and just been absolutely dying to eat dinner because you're drained from your daily activities? I think it's pretty safe to assume that we've all done that at least once in our lifetimes. So you get home from work or school, but here's the catch. There's no one there to make food for you, and you can't go get food from a restaurant or a fast food establishment. What do? The likely answer is that you'll have to cook something for yourself. But what's that? You don't know how to cook or don't feel like learning how to cook? Well, you should learn how to cook because you can make whatever kind of food you want whenever you want it. You can save a considerable amount of money by not eating out as often. And you can know exactly what goes into your food. Also, not to mention, you can take pictures of the food and impress your Instagram followers. So reason number 1 why you should learn to cook. You can make whatever kind of food you want whenever you want to eat it. So imagine this. You come home from school and you're tired and absolutely starving. But you find out that mom is making asparagus and salmon for the 875th time this week. So you're pretty tired of eating the same old food over and over again. So if you don't want to eat salmon and asparagus again this week, what do? You can't cook, you can't go out and get food, you're kinda stuck. So by learning how to cook your own food, you can literally make anything you want. If you want Chinese food, you can make Chinese food. If you want pasta and garlic bread, you can make pasta and garlic bread. So now you can tell your mom, I don't want that salmon anymore. I'm gonna make my own food. It might even taste a little better too. Just saying. Just saying. Reason number 2 for why you should learn how to cook. You can save so much money by not eating out as often. So according to the Simple Dollar, the average meal outside the home costs about $13. In comparison, a home-cooked meal can cost about $2. So do the math, that's $11 cheaper. So I'm not expecting you to switch cold turkey from eating out every night to going to cook every single meal that you're going to eat. But if you decide to do that, it'll save you $36.75 per week. And who doesn't want 30 extra bucks in their pocket? You can go to the movies with friends and buy some $10 popcorn while you're at it. It's kind of like washing your own car in that way. If you wash your own car versus someone else doing it for you and you paying them, you're pretty much getting the same outcome, except you're paying a whole lot more for one of them. Now, I'm not saying you can't go out to have your favorite Italian food ever again, and I am definitely not saying you can never have Chipotle. All I'm saying is that making your own food can really save you quite a lot of money. Reason number 3. When you cook your own food, you get to know exactly what goes into it. So when you make your own food, what you're likely doing is going to the grocery store, picking out your ingredients, and then coming home and then throwing everything together. You put the individual elements into your meal, and you know exactly what those elements are. And that's pretty different from going to McDonald's, for example, and ordering some mushed up animal parts between 2 pieces of bread fried in mystery fat. Sounds delicious, doesn't it? You don't know what's in that. You don't know what those preservatives are. Granted, some options at other places are better than others, McDonald's included. But don't you just want to know exactly what you're eating? Because it's going into your body. Don't you want to know? In addition to having just the knowledge of what goes into your food, being 100% in control of the ingredients that you use can actually help you achieve any fitness goals you might have, or accommodate dietary restrictions like maybe you're vegan, maybe you can't eat gluten. And if you go to McDonald's, it's kind of hard to accommodate those. And I don't know of too many bodybuilders that are going to McDonald's every night to get a Big Mac before they work out. Okay, so you might be thinking, Jack, I love these benefits and all, but I don't have time to learn how to cook. I can't cook. I don't have the talent for it. Or even if I knew how to cook, I still don't have time to actually do it. These excuses are valid, but let me explain how cooking doesn't take a whole lot of time or talent to do. So if you don't know how to cook at all and don't want to have to go out and take an actual cooking class, ask your mom if you can help her make dinner one night. Whether you're just cutting up some carrots or even learning how to boil water if you don't know how. Learning these basic skills are still crucial to making your own food. You just need to figure out what you're doing before you jump headfirst into grilling filet mignon or trying to beat Bobby Flay. So you don't have time to cook, you say? Oh. If you think about it, the time it takes to drive to a restaurant, order your food, wait for someone to make that food for you, and then either eat your food at the restaurant or take it home to eat, you could have probably made yourself 3 meals. While I do understand that grocery shopping is usually not a quick endeavor, If you just tell your mom what you want, she'll probably buy it for you at the store. So you don't even have to leave your house. And I mean, just think about it. How long does it really take to boil water or stir fry some veggies in a pan? If you look on websites like Pinterest, you can find thousands of easy meals that can be made in under 30 minutes or even under 15 minutes. Plus, I know at least a couple of you look at Pinterest during the day at school. Heck, you might be looking at it right now. But if that's the case, look up here. I'm giving a presentation. So, what do I want you to do? I want you to strive toward cooking at least one of your own meals every day, and if not every day, then at least once a week. If you're completely new to the culinary world, try looking up some easy recipes you can try. And if you fail a couple times, it's okay. I've been there. And sometimes you even learn to enjoy the taste of burnt potatoes. Just do your best to set yourself up for success. If you do have some time on your hands, try taking a cooking class. A cooking class is a safe environment when it's okay to fail sometimes. You're learning. It's a class. So you've done all these things that I've asked you to do, but maybe you actually want to learn how to grill that filet mignon. If that's the case, a quick Google or YouTube search can be your best friend. Now go forth and make thyself food.